Hello there, my fireflies, and welcome back to the Cyan Firefly. It's me, Lyiat, and today I'm going to show you guys a little bit of Pineapple Smash Crew by the one and only Rich Make Game. Yes, this game is made by one man, and I guess his company is called Rich Make Game. That is also his persona. I don't know his real name, mainly because I haven't committed it to memory. You can find it on his website, but that's mostly irrelevant as it comes to this game itself. Now, what is Pineapple Smash Crew? Pineapple Smash Crew is I actually really don't know how to quantify it. It's a game that has a lot of explosions, and that's really all that matters. So, as we can see here, the menu is actually pretty basic. It is nice for what it is. You can you can redo all your controls if you like. There is some basic resolution options. You have to do them before you get into game, which I kind of don't know how I feel about that, but this game is really so basic as it is, you really don't have to fuss around with the graphics options too much. Now, the entire purpose of this game is that you basically take the role of a bunch of different Marines. There are 4 in any given unit, and you explore space hulks to find coordinates for a mothership. The mothership being the final level in each given area. I guess you're kind of like a mercenary company kind of deal. I haven't been able to actually piece together the story all that well. It doesn't explain itself too much, but then again, this is kind of an arcadey shoot 'em up kind of thing with all sorts of explosions. Speaking of which, the explosions are pretty neat, and you get a wide variety of them. I'll be showing those to you in a moment, but before I do, let me hop into the menus here. As you can see, I've already named all my mercenaries after different members of the Cyan Firefly. Lyiat, Ionin, Azli, and Ragemut. You should recognize some of those names, at least. Now, you can actually purchase different hats for your characters. I'm not sure if the author is actually serious about this, or if he is just making a parody of TF2. There is actually a hat based off of the one and only Total Biscuit. As you can see, it is called the Biscuit, and it gives you a top hat and a monocle, which is pretty awesome. I have Lyiat and I believe Ionin wearing them. Alright, so we're going to hop right into here, and let's just have fun. It does give you some helpful tips right at the beginning. Now, as you can see, I have control of 4 different Marines here. They all operate in a unit. They all do the same actions all at once, so there's no real having to deal with micro here. You just have fun. Left click by basic is just shooting your normal guns, but that's boring. What you really want is grenades. Now, your grenades come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, like that rocket you saw here. I also have a machine gun grenade. Yes, a machine gun grenade. That does that. It's all lots of fun. The grenades come in these little power-ups. You might have seen me pick up a couple already. You have to constantly make sure that you are picking those up. You do level up after a certain amount of time. After you do that, you click here and you get to pick a new grenade that randomly spawns in the world. So you do have that. Each mercenary has their own health bar. So individual mercenaries can die on their own, and they do take damage from your grenades. Oop. Let's not... Oh my. So you do have to be careful about where you place your giant explosions, otherwise it will come back to bite you. Furthermore, your mercenaries have permanent death. If they die, you do not get them back. You also have a limited amount of mercenaries that you can purchase. You cannot name all your mercenaries. So, any mercenaries after the first couple no longer get names. You are SOL after you lose your first group. They are randomly generated names. Every single Space Hulk is also randomly generated. I've never entered any of these areas before. They look completely alien, and all have rather significant differences to one another. Let's see, grenade I don't want. Just throw that out there. Yeah, that's a holograph grenade. It's actually rather useful in certain situations, but I would much prefer to have a health one in backup rather than a holograph. Now, as you can see here, there is a little mini-map. Your goal is to get to any of the X's, actually specifically all the X's, and that would be a mission room. You have to specifically clear the mission in every given one of these X rooms. This particular ship only has one. So, for instance, with this particular mission, I have to knock all these toxic waste things into these designated areas, which is kind of a pain in the butt. You also might notice that all levels are timed. Once you exceed the time limit, your characters, well, your mercenaries start taking damage at regular intervals. I have run out of time, so I need to be very quick and hurry up what I'm doing here. Oh my, oh, that hurt. Alright, let's find another, hopefully the final, piece of waste. Oh my, let's get that through there. Distract him. And do that. Oh yes, victory. And all the mercs survived. The mercs do upgrade and gain experience as they go along. Their outfits actually change. They started off with completely blue armor. Now they all have silver armor. I have kept these guys through, I think, 5 missions now. Now, ships do go up in difficulty as well. They get bigger and enemies become harder. Oop, dear. Honestly, this game is just kind of an arcadey, fun, mess around kind of deal. It's not a game I would honestly take seriously in any sense of the word. So, it's just something to throw on for maybe an hour and, or not even an hour, just like 15, 20 minutes and kill stuff. It's a nice stress reliever, and it is rather crazy. It has its own sense of humor. The mercs all banter with one another. You might have noticed some of that going on a little earlier. Alright, let's head straight up. And their commentary can actually be kind of funny. Oop. Explosion. Alright, let's go up through here. Alright, let's drop a shield, shall we? Repel any fire heading our way. Oh my. Okay, so that shield doesn't actually do what I thought it did. Does not repel explosions, especially my own. Very careful when throwing grenades, because your mercenaries can die, and die very quickly if you aren't paying attention. This game can actually be very hard. Ooh, my. Ooh, Lyiat's taken some real damage. Out of all of my characters, I would rather Lyiat not die the least, because he is my namesake. Steak. Yes, tasty, delicious steak. I have no idea why I said steak. Alright, get that down there. Whew. Destroy those. Those crates give you credits. The only thing I found credits to be any use of is to actually buy different hats. That's the only thing I think they're any good for. If somebody would like to point out how wrong I am, feel free to do so, because literally, that's the only thing I've seen them having any use with. Alright, let's run up here. I've got about 3 minutes left. Now you might see the thing that kind of looks, I guess, kind of like a fish, maybe? I have no other word to describe it with. It's right up here in the corner. You can see my cursor in this game. That is where you can pick up more coordinates for the mothership. That is how you actually beat the game. You have to get a bunch of those and figure out where the mothership is. Ooh. And then you have to actually clear the mothership. I have no idea why I can't hit these guys. What is going on? Why am I suddenly failing? Alright, let's get that through there, and then... Oh. And Lyiat dies. Of course he does. And Asley's going to die. Well, I still have Ionin and Ragemut. They'll be happy to know about that. Looks like you guys are carrying me through another video game. Wunderbar. Alright, let's find the last... Oop. Yeah, those little red ones explode with the force of 1,000 suns. It is kind of unpleasant. I am down to 2 mercenaries in this level. That is not good. Oh my, and they're kind of on their last legs. I hope I find a healing grenade sometime soon. I'm going to ignore that patch up there because I am running out of time and I cannot afford to have my last 2 mercs die and have to start all my progress over again. Oh my. Alright, I am invincible for the moment, so let's just charge through here. You do not have to clear out every room, you only have to do the actual designated missions. Whoa, explosions? What is going on? Holy crud! Ah! That is a big thing. Of course. I lost my greatest mercenaries. And now I'm stuck with Jules, Jops, Stu, and RJ. Sounds about right. Rest in peace, guys. These new randomly generated mercs will just have to... Wow! They'll have to do. Can't believe I failed myself. That's kind of like a paradox there. Alright, head up here. Oop, find some more coordinates. Get rid of that. This game does become really hard. I have yet to actually get to the final area. I would love to. But the creator of the game has made it very difficult to beat his game. Oh, those little green panels you see me walking by every once in a while, you throw a grenade across that and it actually gets some acceleration. It can be a nice way to hurl a grenade from one side of a room to another if you actually need to kill something that far away. What am I can't seem to... Oh! Yeah, by the way, those red things kill... What is stopping me from going through there? Is it like an invisible wall I just can't see? I don't understand. Alright, let's run up here. We did lose 1 mercenary. Whoa! Alright. Let's kill these guys, huh? Explosion. Alright, heal up a little bit with one of those healing grenades and run off. So anyway, I have been having a lot of fun playing this. It is, again, very difficult. There are certainly less frustrating games out there. And this is meant to be fast-paced, action-y, and arcadey, so I can't complain too much. Though it has seemed to be very unfair to me in the past, just sticking me in nearly impossible ships very early on. Oh my. But then again, even with basic mercenaries, you're supposed to be able to beat the final level. So it's just a matter of skill, dodging and weaving, and in general, knowing what the heck you're doing. which honestly is something I sometimes have difficulty with. Explosions. Oh, what are those things? They just do so much damage and they tend to cluster up. I don't know what this is. I think it's a bug. Every once in a while, I just seem to run into invisible walls. And I just lost another mercenary because of invisible walls. That's kind of annoying. Alright, let's kill you. And not have any luck in this level. I'm stuck down to 2 mercenaries again. That is a pain in my butt. Alright, let's head out here. Try to rush through the rest of this! That completely failed. Let's just get out of here. Alright, head up here. All the all the missions in any given area seem to be the same. For instance, I just had to do a clear the area mission. So this one's probably going to be a clear the area mission. Yeah. I don't know if that remains true later on, but it is certainly true for the moment. Oh. Yeah, your machine gun definitely becomes less and less effective later on, as you start losing mercenaries. Though then again, you always have the machine gun grenade, which kind of owns. Oh geez. I am fresh out of grenades and fresh out of hope. There goes another mercenary. Now I'm down to 1. Well, I guess I only have to pay attention to one guy now, which is okay. Oh boy. Let's kill these 2 guys. Oop. A health grenade. That's good. Alright, let's kill you, because I'm down to my frickin' machine gun. No grenades, only 1 guy. Things are not going well. I would love to show you guys an actual successful mission. It seems I've run into the point where I might not be able to get any more successful missions. And I can run through red barriers all day and get killed that way. Awesome. Alright, let's not go that way. Let's head straight to the next objective. Head down here. Can't stop here. This is Bat Country. I have no idea what that is in reference to. I just know that it's a reference. Alright. Now let us cause havoc. This is another big room, isn't it? Yep! I can't actually swap through grenades because I am down to 1 mercenary. Oh my, that hurt. Oh boy, big explosions. Let's heal up a little bit. Oh, we leveled up. Yeah. I gotta destroy this thing before it kills me. Let's select my grenade to get a pause. Multi-bullet or laser? I kind of want multi-bullet. That sounds like fun. Alright, let's throw a holograph that way. Get this thing off my butt. Oh boy! 1 mercenary survived. Amazing. Oh yes, if your mercenary dies, you also lose all of its hats. Which makes me kind of sad. Alright. Oop. Oh, looks like we are already got the multi-burst grenade. So we get to see what that looks like in just a moment. And we can also completely fail with it. That works too. That's okay, we got another one right here. You might have already noticed that, but I'm going to state it now anyway. The little black containers actually always have buffs in them. They're really nice for a quick pickup. And they, like I said, they always contain something nice in them, so there's really no reason to grab them unless you want to wait until you might need them. Oh, there we go. Bullets everywhere. Oh, okay, let's throw that down and heal up a little bit. We might not have needed it all that much, but I'm sick of losing mercenaries. Let's see if we can find the coordinates. There they are. More coordinates. I never take the time to read those. They might be funny, they might not be, but I have better things to do. I must kill all the stuff. Let's head straight down here. So, ooh! There is nothing in this room but death and pain. Death and pain. Oh boy. Looks like I'm... Oh, no, not anymore. There seems to be nothing left in this room capable of hurting me. That's always a bonus. So I can just kind of mop up here. So I've actually just been having a blast playing this for the past couple of days. I also realized it's the 4th of July coming up, so I kind of just wanted to play something with a lot of explosions before I go out and to see the fireworks. If you're looking for a relatively cheap game that you can play through in just an hour and really have fun with and not have to think about it all that much, this is really the game for you. It costs about $10 on Steam. I know you can also pick it up on Desura and Gamersgate for a roughly equivalent price. I'm not sure as far as Gamersgate goes how well it converts into euros. Unfortunately, you'd have to ask somebody like TD for that. I only have so much experience in this field. I am a relatively new channel, as most of you should know. So I'm going to go back to playing this game for a little while. And that's really all I have to say about it. It's fun, it's mindless, and it's cheap. So pick it up if you want a fun, mindless, cheap game with tons of explosions. This has been Lyiat with Cyan Firefly, and I will catch you all next time. Assuming I have not exploded by then. Because I have a tendency of doing that! Ah! Farewell! Oh my!